When I look at this, my first reaction is terror. Like, I'm literally frightened. The way I learned to do Lorne Michaels would be after the read-through on Wednesday, and we'd have a ton of sketches we just read, 50 of them, and then Lorne would try to put them on the rundown for the show. Very frustrated, and he said, I still have no first act. You need to come out strong. You want the audience to ride the wave of fun that hopefully gets a lot of big laughs.
Somebody just struck a match and lit my pilot light.
Yeah, right. Ooh, la la, Jody, I'm gonna slide right off this chair.
When I was watching Saturday Night Live in college, I wanted to see Coneheads again. Land Shark, you know, with Chevy. I wanted to see Samurai again. I didn't want to just see them once. When you have a reoccurring characters that you can call on, it does make the show a little easier because then you have a baseline. Familiarity, but something a little different. The audience really likes that because that's how they share comedy. They want to see the catchphrase again.
Well, isn't that special?
When you do it the first time, you just hope it works. Like with Garth, he didn't have a lot of lines, but Mike told me that Garth worshipped Wayne. So I started really enjoying his little jokes.
The number 10 babe of all time.
Can I pull it?
That's what she said.
The same thing with Hans and Franz. When I first came out with Kevin, we were both kind of doing an Arnold voice.
I am Hans. Yeah, I am Franz.
We are here to bomb you up. But what happened was they would put this black tar to give you a gap tooth. And then I did not want to smear it, so I would sort of walk around like this, and it looked like I had a little coy smile. And with Kevin, he's 6'4" and I'm 5'8", so I was kind of the little guy who was insecure.
Here's some flexibility for you.
I wish I could have a pointer and a tweed suit. Is there any chance I could? The Cheerleaders was great because it had energy, it was fun, and it had a lot of physicality.
Bobby Fischer. Where is he? I don't know.
It is nice sometimes if you think of people watching Saturday Night Live in a bar and they can't really hear, that they still will laugh anyway. I love the Californians. Fred Armisen and that is so sincere. You gotta take the 10, you know, and then go to the 5. That's the best way to go, right? Just makes me laugh. Shreddy Balls, another one. The great thing about that sketch is it was so quiet.
You have some beautiful balls.
And yet it destroyed as if it was loud, you know? And they played it so flat straight.
No one can resist my sweaty balls.
Caveman Lawyer, besides Phil being amazing in it, is Jack Handy would write the quirkiest, coolest stuff. The van down by the river is so potent. Chris Farley in that sketch is what I guess it's a word, a singularity.
How can we get back on the right track?
It's almost like too strong, you know? Because that's gonna kill no matter where it is.
Here's you, here's Matt, there's you, there.
I was doing Church Lady at a read-through, and Steve Martin, my hero, and he was sitting next to Lorne, and she's very sexually repressed. Well, 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 our bulbous area is all tingling. We're engorged and willing and bulbous and thrusting. And then I heard Steve say to Lorne under his breath, what kind of mind thinks of this? The great thing about Church Chat, I will say, is that a host and or the cast can come on, and they also can be funny.
I am the host of hell.
Well, apparently we have a little frog in our throat.
Everyone's being active, like everyone's getting some innings in up front. You know, I would have Jan Hooks the greatest, Phil Hartman also the greatest, and many other people, and it got everyone warmed up, you know, for the show. In my mind, she was in her late 60s, so I'm just arriving at the age where I can play the character. Now I am the character.
Pardon you? Who do you think I am, your daddy?
So if I had to pick, but I'm very indecisive, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna pick Wayne's World. The reason I'm picking it is because I was in it. No, Mike Myers is Wayne's World. He built the house. He let me rent a room.
Oh, man, they're actually here. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
When we knew Aerosmith was gonna be the musical guest, and they worshiped that era of rock and worshiped Aerosmith, I was allowed to play drums on the theme song, Wayne's World. And the first time I rehearsed it, Steven Tyler just looked around and just laughed so hard. I actually was doing okay. They are party on. They are just joy, fun, and to me, the secret sauce was the so-called two losers in town. They live with their parents, they have no money, they have an AMC Pacer, and they're by far the happiest people in the town. You always want to get in a really big, funny sketch with your friends where everything just flows and is landing. It's more fun. It's not as lonely. I keep doing Hans and Franz. I have no idea why. Good night. Cut. No, so anyway, what else do I say?
That was perfect.